Hello and welcome once again, and in this video I am going to show you how to install or how to run Java in your local machine. But you should never install Java in local machine. By the way, that is my take, that is my way of working, and that's what I'm going to share with you and show you with a demonstration of how it works in my machine in this video. So what is my advice then? First, download always the zipped or the tar.gz version of the Java. Like if you want to download say Java 21, then download the zipped or the tar.gz version corresponding to your operating system. Do not download the MSI or exe installer if it's Windows, or the .deb or the .rpm package if it's Linux, or the .dmg package for Mac. So download the zipped version and manually unzip the archive in a local drive, and then create a shell script. Either in Linux or Mac, it should be a shell script, and it should be a batch file in Windows. And in that shell script or batch file, set the Java home and the path environment variables, and then run the script every time you want to use a very specific Java version. But do not worry, I'm going to show you a demo of how I actually do this. So here, say for example, you want to download a specific version of the Java for Windows, then my advice is if you go to the Oracle website for the corresponding version of Java, maybe for Java 17 or Java 21, then you will see that these are the three options available. There are installers, exe file and MSI files. Do not download them. Download the compressed archive, which is the first one. Similarly, if you want to download for Linux or for Mac OS, also download the x64 compressed archive. If you are on an x64 system, if you are on M1 system, which is ARM64 system, then download the compressed archive for ARM64. What I mean is download the compressed archive, which is the .zip file or which is the tar.gz file. And then create a script like this. So if you are in Windows, your script should be something like this, like set Java home equal to C:, and then wherever you have uncompressed that JDK. And then say for example in my Windows I have JDK 17 and JDK 21, and if I want to run JDK 17, then I comment this second line. In Windows batch file, rem means that line is commented, so I comment the second line, and then I actually prepend the Java home /bin to path. So basically I put the bin folder of JDK before the path, so that whenever anybody executes Java, then this JDK comes first. The same thing I do in Linux, like I export Java home and then I prepend that Java home /bin before path. So the syntax in Linux and Windows are slightly different. Like this Java home and path are environment variables. They are present both in Linux and Windows. But I refer to, or rather we need to refer to any environment variable in Windows using this % sign. And in Linux, in Linux or Mac OS, we need to specify environment variable using this $sign. And if there are multiple folders in an environment variable like path, environment variable which contains the list of paths, the multiple folders should be segregated by a semicolon in Windows and by a colon in Linux or in Mac OS. Now, what is a path environment variable? If you do not know, path environment variable is basically something which the operating system looks into to find a command. So whenever you type Java in your operating system, or for that matter any command, if you type, say for example you type a command chmod, or if you type a command mkdir, any command you type, the operating system tries to find out the location of the command from the list of folders which are mentioned in the path. And the list of folders in the path environment variable are segregated or are separated by a delimiter, and the delimiter is semicolon in Windows and colon in Unix. So that is how we create the path environment variable, and the trick here is to put Java home /bin in front of path. So if I want to run another version of JDK, say for example JDK 22, then I will comment the first line, uncomment the second line, and then I will rerun the script. It will set JDK 22 in path. Same goes for Windows. If I want to run JDK 21 instead of JDK 17, I will comment the first line and uncomment the second line, which means I will put rem on the first line and remove the rem from the second line, and I will rerun the batch file so that JDK21 will be in path. Okay, now let me show you a quick demo of how I do it in my own MacBook, which is also Linux kind of environment. So here is that file setjdk.sh, where I have actually got multiple versions of Java. I can also show you from here. So I have got 3 versions of JDK, JDK71, JDK17, JDK21 and JDK22. As you can see here, 3 versions of JDK. All of them have been actually downloaded as a compressed archive tar.gz file, and then I manually have untarred them using a tar-xvzf command, and then say, for example, if I run this script, then it will set Java 17 in my path. So I will first run the script using the command source and then the full path of the script. And then if I do a Java minus version, see, it is giving Java as 17 as the set version. Now let me do one thing. Let me now uncomment the first line and comment all other lines, and let me then again rerun the shell script, because I need to rerun the shell script to reset the Java home and the path. So now if I again do a Java minus version, it should show Java 21, because now Java 21 is here. And then again, if I want to set, say for example, Java 22, then I will uncomment that line and comment the other line and rerun this program. So I need to rerun the shell script by using source and then that, and then if I do Java minus version again, it shows Java 22. And I also have a GraalVM version, which is a special JDK of 22, and if I uncomment that and comment everything else and then again run the script, it will do a Java minus version. It will be still JDK 22, but it's a GraalVM version, because now I have actually uncommented the Java home to point to GraalVM JDK. So this is how you can actually very easily, both in Unix as well as in Windows, maintain multiple versions of Java and have a simple shell script or a batch file like in Windows, and maintain different versions of Java and run different versions of Java. So I hope this was clear to you, and if you have any questions, comments, kindly let me know in the comment section. And if you like this, please kindly share it with your friends who would also benefit from it, and subscribe to my channel, because that's going to motivate me to produce more interesting videos. Thank you very much and have a nice day.